Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Dennis Rodman had a unique way of endorsing certain brands and products and never really appreciated other athletes who sold anything they would get a contract for by those companies. He even explains why Shaquille O'Neal is a perfect example of that, saying he often looked like a fool in all those commercials he was filming, excuse me. When you are a famous athlete, various companies approach you wanting you to promote their products. Obviously, for the right price, athletes do it because sometimes the money is better than the actual contracts they have with their ball clubs. Some of these deals are short term, but some are long term partnerships between a specific brand and the athlete, like the one LeBron James has with Nike that made him a billionaire. Former NBA player and an absolute legend of the game, Dennis Rodman, didn't appreciate it when athletes, in this case NBA players, put their faces on every single product that offered them some money for a commercial. In his book, Walk on the Wild Side, Rodman said how people themselves could immediately tell which athlete they follow is honest about the product they are representing. He used the example of Shaquille O'Neal as someone who will endorse every product possible. And according to Rodman, he looks pretty ridiculous while doing all of his commercials because it seems insincere. Some people wonder why companies would want someone as controversial as I am to pitch their products. I'll tell you why, and everyone knows it. Consumers aren't total idiots. They can see right through someone like Shaquille O'Neal, who not only whores himself out to a million sponsors, but acts like a damn fool. You'll see Shaq being interviewed on live TV, and he'll say something like he just wants to be young, have fun, and drink Pepsi. Yeah, no one could possibly believe that's what he really feels. It's such an obvious load of crap. He might as well dress up like a Pepsi can when he plays. No one should want to sell a product that bad. It's pathetic. Rodman used a different strategy when deciding on which brands he would represent. For him, it was important the product actually had a meaningful function and would benefit the consumer. When I pitch, I have to do it my way. As long as a product serves a legitimate function and doesn't take its shit too seriously, I'm willing to help sell it. Rodman never really liked putting his name out there behind multiple brands and products and said most players do it because it's easy and immensely well paid. Numerous players lose themselves in the entire process of getting lucrative endorsement deals, which is something Rodman tried to stir away from. And he is proud he always did everything on his own terms. The whole idea of lending your name to some corporate cause is bizarre. It's tempting to take some of these offers because the money is just so easy. This was especially true early in my career before my salary was so high. It's easy now for me to be selective. Back then, it was damn hard not to jump at any opportunity. Luckily, I didn't have many offers until I started getting freaky, so the temptations pretty much weren't there. I am proud that I never sold out and never kissed any ass, but it's always a fine line when it comes to people selling your name. In all honesty, it's not fair for Rodman to criticize Shaq for his business strategy because Shaq is one of the wealthiest athletes out there. Shaq even made more money with his business ventures than through his NBA contracts, which shows he knows what he is doing, no matter if Rodman doesn't personally like it. As of 2022, Shaquille O'Neal's net worth is roughly $400 million, making him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. On the other hand, Rodman has a reported net worth of $500,000, even though he made over $43 million over his illustrious career. Obviously, net worth and money are not everything in life, but Rodman made some wrong financial decisions that decimated his earnings, while Shaq made all the right moves and is now a multimillionaire. Everyone has a different strategy when endorsing brands and their products, and Rodman hated that entire process because it didn't feel natural which is entirely fair. At the same time, guys like Shaq made the most out of it and are now considered one of the most successful NBA players that later turned into a businessman. Now, basically, so basically, Dennis Rodman, it's not, see, everybody equates this to money or money this, money that, and it's nothing really about just the money. It's about your look. And Shaquille O'Neal, and this isn't just from Rodman, this is from a lot of athletes. They've seen Shaquille O'Neal as being a whore. When it comes to sponsorships, when it comes to not only sponsorships, but just you know, how do I say that word? Marketing, basically endorsing a product. Sometimes it doesn't seem real. Now, to Shaq's defense, Shaq talked about this on the Pivot podcast that that he wouldn't pick a brand if he didn't like it, that he didn't try it. So, but what Rodman was talking about wasn't about him doing all this. He just felt like he's whored himself out to that side of the coin. So now he basically could get anything he wants. He's gonna be the wealthiest. Shaq has been a kiss ass his whole damn career. Shaq has always financially been stable, more productive than Dennis Rodman would be. Dennis Rodman was going to be himself. Shaq at the same time is going to rub chums, as they would say, or get all gushy and cool with everybody, try to be nice to everybody so he can get what he wants. Not to the point like David Robinson, because David Robinson had no balls. Shaq, Shaq had balls. That's one thing I give Shaq. But Shaq made some mistakes, as in putting outside influences on things than actually doing what was on the court. Because if you look at it, Shaq is similar to Damian Lillard. They're both similar. They both do rap. They both were doing things, except Shaq tried to do movies and was terrible, but he tried. Damian Lillard the same way, doing music, all of that, worrying about the off the court stuff than the on the court. And that's why I've respected guys like Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, guys who never let endorsements take up their time, take up their life and everything. But Shaq in this aspect is more wealthier and stuff. But Dennis Rodman, even though he's worth 500,000, Dennis Rodman can go anywhere he wants, and it won't mess up his endorsement deals. Shaq has to be careful of things that he does, and to me, I would rather take Dennis Rodman's status over Shaq, because Dennis Rodman having dinner with Kim Jong Un. I mean, and he basically overseas just chilling, you know, and was willing, you know what I'm saying, to have him sit down with everybody. You know, Rodman could do that. Now the wealth that Shaq have, yeah, the money look good, but you can't do everything you want to do. You have to be careful of certain things you do. And to me, they've turned Shaq into a court jester. And actually, in my opinion, I've lost a lot of respect for Shaq. The little I had for him already. Because he does a lot of kid he does a lot of kid antics and a lot of childish things and buffoonery things. Like he's basically, how do I say? He's basically the industry slave. He's their whore, and he basically does tricks. He's basically the house Negro. So let me know in the comment section if you guys what you guys think. Was Rodman dead on or was Rodman wrong? So thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can go to my description box, hit that Cash App link, donate whatever your heart's desire. You know, whatever your heart's desire. And whenever we got a live going or a premiere, you guys can super chat. So thank you guys for your blessings and support. We out. Deezy.